this is what I want to talk to you about. And I've got three simple tasks that can be done around the home that could save your life, or could save a loved one's life, or, well, pets or loved ones too. Could save a pet's life. They're included in the loved ones. So I've got three things that I want to share with you, and we're going to get started. Oh, by the way, my name's Catherine, and I have been managing homes for over 20 years and decided to co found a company called Life Ally, where we help you get your overwhelm under control. And what does that mean? Oh my gosh, this is hot. Oh, it's real. Trust me, it's not water. It's dandelion root tea. It's delicious with oat milk. Hold on. Tis quite hot. Uh, so what does that mean? We look at three core areas of your life: home, life, and money. And we help you get these things organized in a way that you don't really have to think about them. It's so, for example, one of our things is a home maintenance checklist. And we help you put everything down that is essential to your home that needs to get done on a regular basis, and also all the things that are recommended. And so we will write those things down. We will help you create your own custom home maintenance checklist, and it gives you peace of mind. It gives you don't have to go, oh, do I need to change the air filters this month? When did I change? When did I get the gutters cleaned last? All these things that like you just can't remember. We write them down with you in a checklist on a spreadsheet, and then you can go export those things, all those tasks to your calendar, so then you never forget. It's so great. Anyway, check it out. So let's go back to the topic at hand. Three things, three things that you can do to save your life or a loved one's life or your pet's life at your home. Task number one, I recommend you changing your smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector batteries yearly. Now, first off, there are those 10-year smoke detector smoke detectors out there, okay? I don't recommend those. And the reason why I don't recommend them is because you're like playing with fire because you don't know. You will never remember in 10 years. If you lived in that house for more than 10 years, you're never going to remember to be like, it's the 10th year. Let's go replace all of our smoke detectors. It's just not going to happen. And also, I'm kind of apprehensive that a battery is going to last in something for 10 years when the battery on my phone won't even last a day. So I find this quite concerning, and I'm sure I don't want to diss them. I'm sure they're fine. But I'm really kind of like, it makes me a little nervous. So I go with the smoke detectors and the carbon monoxide detectors that you got to replace the batteries regularly. And I do know that batteries go past a year, but but if you allow the batteries just to kind of run their course and they go low, you know what happens? The infamous chirp. And that happens obviously at 2 in the morning when you are dead asleep. So that happened to me. I'm typically a regular battery changer. This was an old house I lived in, and I remember hearing that chirp at 2 a.m. and we could not find it. We looked everywhere. I thought it was in the floorboards. Finally, we found it. It was in the basement by the furnace. And like our basement's not one of those finished basements. Like you're not gonna go invite people down to that basement, but you can store stuff and it's like you gotta kind of duck around and stuff. It was by the furnace. And I was like, hallelujah, finally found this thing and was able to change the battery. But if you got them all on your list and you set a set time, change those suckers once a year, you will never hear the chirp and you know they will always work. So, recommended top thing, change those batteries. Number 2 is check your fire extinguisher regularly. So I've got mine sitting over, like you can see it, sitting over here in my pantry on the ground. And it's so simple. You just literally look at it, make sure the pin is in place and make sure that there's nothing obstructing the place where the fire extinguisher whatever stuff it is comes out. Like super simple to check these things. And then sometimes they've got a dial on them and you got to make sure that like the pressure's good and stuff. And if not, you can go get them recharged. But very simple. You just need to look at it, make sure that it's still accessible, make sure that your kids or whoever's living in your house knows where it is and is accessible. That is a super, super easy thing to do. So go do it. Number 3, write a safety plan and review it with whoever's living with you and especially your children. Oh, hi. Hold on. We have a friend. Oh, you can't see him. You might be able to hear him. Do you want to come say hello? There he is. There he is. This this is Eichel. Anyway, review it with your pets too. Review that safety plan. So I think safety plans are super important, especially for kids. I know my daughter kind of suffers from anxiety, and I definitely think if something was to happen when I was not home, it would be a very traumatic moment for her. And so making sure that you're always prepared for, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. And I think having that information and having them understand like where the fire blanket is, where all your safety equipment is. So like where the fire blanket is and how to use it, where the where the ladders are if they're because my kids have their bedrooms are upstairs. So like knowing where the ladders are and how to get out in case there's a fire downstairs, where to shelter in place, where we would meet if we needed to evacuate the house, and ours is by the mailbox. So I think giving kids those tools especially empowers them and gives them a lot of confidence in knowing that, if something happened when mom's not around or when dad's not around, they can deal with it. They're good. Uh, I think that's super important and have that evacuation plan. Like if they're in the front of the house, what door are they going to get out of? If they're in the back of the house, what door are they going to get out of? Having that there and having it clear and reviewing it, I would say at least annually. I would probably do it every 6 months because it's one of those things that if you just don't do it, you don't review it all the time, you're going to forget it. And I think having it where you review it often with your kids is really beneficial for them. Um, and also too, like letting them know that if they're upstairs and there's a fire downstairs, and as much as I love these animals, trust me, I am an animal fanatic. You can't go save them. Like if they're downstairs and you're upstairs and there's a fire, there's no saving them. You need to take care of yourself. And I know that's a hard truth, especially for kids, but they need to know those pieces of information. So, number 3, get a safety plan and review it regularly. So I hope I've helped you learn about what are our safety tips, tasks, what things that we need to do on a regular basis that you can do on a regular basis with your home to take care of it in a safety manner. I don't know, safety. Um, if you got any questions whatsoever, please let me know. I am here to help. That is my life's goal, is to help people and help people be safe. So website is lifeally.io. You can write a comment, you can send us an email, anything. If you got questions, want to download that home maintenance checklist, that's on our website as well. We've got tons of information there. Highly recommend going to it and checking it out and continuing to follow us on YouTube as I create these amazing videos. All right, Eichel, you want to say bye? All right, hold on. Bye.